Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Universal Monsters. Casey Jones is the Phantom Ultimate Action Figure. Yes, so there we have the previous figures down that side. Here's nice. I do like this artwork. I have to admit, the artwork for these has been pretty cool. Usual stuff on the top, stuff on the back. Barcodes, there you go, barcodes. So this did come from AliExpress, that's why it's a bit it's crushed a tiny little bit. They do sometimes get a little crushed. But anyway. Includes removable cloak, skull, hockey sticks, interchangeable head and hands. On the back, voiceover guy, it's your turn. You haven't been in for a while. Go on, go for it. The enigmatic and operatic man behind the mask, bringing fear in hockey gear. Penalty box vigilante. Experience theatrical fights. Stalking under the stage. Slashing beneath the ice. Who or what is it? Casey Jones as the Phantom. Wow, thank you for that voiceover guy. You really put some effort in there. So yes, let's have a quick flip around and there we go. So we have the nice artwork on this side and then the man himself. 2 hockey sticks, skull, 2 faces, hockey pads, plethora of hands and something in plastic bags at the back there. Yes. Right, let's get this guy open. Doesn't take a lot. If I can actually aim straight, there we go. Brilliant. The backdrop in there is just a set of stairs. Right. I'm going to put that down there. So we have his cloak is in the bag at the back. Let's take that off. He's held in this time with plastic cable ties. So let's see if we can snip through. I'll get back. Right. So that is all his bits and pieces out of the box. We have the pads, or the pad, with the skull and the X on the bottom there, which is another hand. There is a spike in there, as you can see, so that's going to plug into the wrist. Does look a little bit long for my liking and maybe a bit of a problem, but maybe I'll look at that later. We also have this glove for the other side, which again has the big spike on the end. We have one hockey stick. I think that's a goalie stick, isn't it? And a regular stick. See, I know even though I'm English and I've never actually watched ice hockey that much, I still think I know what I'm talking about. But prove me wrong. There is the head. I do like the head. Look at that. Ooh. You know what? If you keep picking it, it's never going to heal. That is nice. Yeah. And we have the skull, which is just your usual generic. It's probably the same skull they've used for the Predators. But, yes. Then we have a plethora of hands. Let me do this quick way. There we go. So we have grippy hand, more grippy hand, other grippy hand, slightly more open grippy hand, which this would focus, other open grippy hand, and less grippy open hand. So yes, we have pretty much the same. He's on there with the fist hands, so that's pretty obvious that, you know, they've given him the fists. Let's have a look. I do like that face because he's got that really scary Phantom of the Opera kind of look. Yeah. See, I can sing. Yeah, it's a nice figure. You see, this is the difference, right? Because this is mostly new sculpt, unlike other companies like Hasbro, who will just reuse body parts and reuse body parts and reuse body parts, but still charge you full price for a figure, even though you've already bought the left leg and the right leg. And yes, anyway, that's just my sour grapes. Ooh, there's grapes. Yeah, we're posh, you know. We even eat grapes when nobody's ill. Mm. That might be a very English joke. I don't know. Yeah. I do like the socks. Right, so we have the cloak. Now, my thought is, I guess his arms are supposed to go into the cloak. Let's go on his head. So, let's see if we can get the head off. Let me just... Right, there we go. That is the head off. I will put that in there. Move that back like so, and put that through there. Then put that over. There we go. So he's now got the cloak is on. Not stiff on the arms there, but still. Right. So no wire in the cloak. So it's got a nice shiny front part. The inside is kind of a matte. Now we've got the cloak on. Now we've got to try and get the head. Should we put the other... Which head do you think? Show you the two heads together. There we go. Well, they're off. I do kind of like this one, I have to say, but I do like the starry eyes on that. I wish this one had the starry eyes that one had. I'm going to put this one on. Just out of interest. Well, that will... Yeah, you could put the skull on if you really wanted to. The skull is an option, but then that looks more like the Headless Horseman. Now the collar here is pretty thick, so it is going to be one of those get it round the collar. Oh, actually that went on quite well. The only problem with that then is that that collar is going to stop the head moving quite so much, because that is a proper thick, set, hard collar. So it depends on what you want from your figure, whether you want him to be able to move his head. It does hide the very nice outfit that he's got underneath there, so I'm going to try and maybe, you know, that kind of thing. So you can see his outfit. Now, would I want to put those on him, or would I leave him with that? I feel like I want to leave him with just the gloves. You know, with the hands, not particularly with these, because I really don't want to struggle to get that plugged into there. Let's just take one of these off, because I'm going to put the hockey gloves in his hand. So that's got quite a long spike on it. We'll have a go, because I know that somebody out there will go, oh, you didn't try and put the gloves on. Oh, it went on pretty easy. Oh, actually, that was a lot less hassle than I thought it was going to be. I feel slightly embarrassed. I always feel slightly embarrassed. Yes, so that's the the glove on. Yeah, so the other one will be the same. But I think I want him to be holding at least one of the, so I'm guessing that's quite a big hand. So I'll find the one that kind of fits each hockey stick. Right, that one fits that. Like so. So you could kind of have him with just the one stick looking. Oh yeah, like that. Let me get the head a little bit. There we go. That kind of thing. Oh, I like that. That's kind of cool. But then I kind of want to put that like so. There. And that's sticking that hand, so that's that one, I think. Do you know, it is really warm today. Here in the UK we've got temperatures, crazy temperatures at the minute. I'm not complaining about it, because like we don't get warm here, but I have to have the windows closed in here, and it is like a little oven. I am cooking on gas, as they say. It is. And I put that in the wrong hand. I keep doing that. Even my lefts and my rights. I'll go that one. How many of you just sat and watched me? It's because of the heat. Yes. I'm glad I was talking about the heat while I was doing that stupid move. course. I'm putting in the same handy yogi. Right, there we go. I like it. I like it a lot. It's posed. I like that. That is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. It's turtles and it's Universal Monsters, so who isn't going to love it? Okay, put your hand down at the back. It's you, isn't it? You always put your hand up for everything. Right, so I will do a little bit of the articulation. It is pretty much the basic articulation of NECA figures. To about there. There is swivel there, swivel backwards and forwards. This section is rubber, and you've got to watch for that bit going over that bit, because then it doesn't sit right. There we go. Got it back in. Legs, usual stuff. It's got all the usual rubber bits on there. He's not quite a butt kick. Well, actually, not quite the butt kicker, but close. Swivel there, and not in the ankle, but swivelly bits in the shoes. It's weird that he's got a swivel in the knees. Unusual place, for me anyway. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. I like this figure. I think it's going to be a cool figure. I will bring in, which one did I bring? I brought in the Invisible Man. There we go. So that gives you an idea. Height-wise, I can't tell you because my ruler's downstairs, but you can get an idea from how tall he is. I'll put the measurements in the comments at the bottom. Somebody asked me a question on how tall something was the other day, so I had to take the ruler that I have downstairs. And every day I see it on the table downstairs and think I must take that back upstairs. And I should have done. So yes. So, that is the Casey Jones Phantom of the Opera. If you've enjoyed this video, then please hit the likes, hit the shares. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button. Whichever side the subscribe button is on your thing. Yeah, that's it, guys. So, hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And me and Casey Jones here. I still do like that head. We will see you all in the next video. Bye now.